slingshot?
How about we just get
slingshot.
we just get Diva to have like the little Men in Black cricket.
I can totally see him backline tactician.
That's what I mean. Or
I think
maybe
that would
she.
be really fucking cool.
No, that would be too similar to Torbjorn. I almost had an idea of like some sort of sentry, but then that'd be too similar to Torbjorn.
Okay,
I thought you were
so
talking about what we were talking
I
about.
have a Athena idea that I want to buy you guys.
I would say a sentry in the sort of like it detects people, sort of like Hanzo's and Widowmakers.
But then wouldn't that just be
a drone would be sweet.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Wolf
thinking. For
Reader
an
shot
ultimate
someone
would be
3
a drone.
times. Come on, guys.
Right.
Yeah, so a Athena idea I've had was if she's a turret class where she could lay down a single level turret, and at any point with her shift ability, she could replace her body with the turret and teleport to the turret she placed.
I don't particularly want any more.
That would be
turrets.
really OP for capture the points.
Too many bastions.
Although a
That sounds similar to Symmetra, though.
although a thing what do you call it? A sort of marker teleport system would be pretty cool. But it would have to be destroyed upon death, so that you obviously couldn't just insta-jib back to the fucking point.
That would be horrible.
You guys need to think about what we don't have in the game yet, and what type of mobility, what type of things we don't have.
Has any of you ever
That's
played?
what I've been thinking.
Heroes
Is
of
how
the
can I
Storm?
make Sombra different from people? Not
Well,
how can I make her the same as people?
There's another character idea I've had where, since we're getting all these status effects, it would be a support that can remove the status effects effectively. Like, we already have Zarya who can kind of do it, but not efficiently. So you can just remove things like sleep, ice, I don't know, whatever else there is.
A silencing character, like a possible.
We don't have something right now that actually causes long-term mobility dampening besides Mei, so maybe it's an AoE mobility type of defense character.
Just
that
a
actually drains
slow.
mobility for other people.
She has a slow ability.
The anti-Lucio.
Well, we already have 2 slowness characters. We have Symmetra and Mei.
But those are all single target.
Mei's pretty much based on slowing people, so.
Yeah, it's basically a counter to Lucio.
But that would fit in with her kind of.
I'm just gonna play.
Don't you guys like when you never play a character and you get gold eliminations when you first play that character?
Don't you like when you play 76 and you get gold in 5
Healing.
places and your healer did not? I did that once. I was like going all ham with 76 and it got gold in everything, including healing. It's like, what the fuck?
You have to think though about what they did with Anna, and Anna was kind of getting everyone used to the sleep.
I remember getting gold
But
on
they're
healing in
all
Groundhog.
back into the game. So if they're okay with putting a damage over time back in with Anna, you have to think about other types of damage over time they can do with Sombra.
I want the bleed effect back on Genji Swipe. I know it's a low OP, but
You want
it makes
what?
sense. The bleed out on Genji's Swipe.
I want that weapon from Unreal Tournament. That's like a railgun and orb combo that you can shoot the orbs to make them explode.
So
That's what
Zarya.
I remember that gun, but I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah,
I
don't remember the name, but
know.
no, it's completely different from Zarya.
I was a
because
quick
it's
guy,
like a-
so I never
almost like a
played
sniper
Unreal
railgun.
Tournament. But in one of the Dynasty Warriors games, they have a character that throws out fireballs, and if you hit fireball with another fireball, it explodes. Kind of like that.
Yeah, it would
Alright.
shoot out like a big Symmetra orb, and then if you shot it again in midair, it would blow up.
Yeah, it's like a pretty high skill gun. It was actually really cool.
That sounds neat.
A lot
But
of
then-
speculation, though.
What Unreal
Yeah.
Tournament was that from?
It was a lot of them, wasn't it? They
I
liked
think
that
the
one.
original, like the first Unreal Tournament.
What if, I know this one, sorry. this wouldn't make much sense with human characters, and it's very character specific. But what if there's a character that can hack into the player that
annoyed enough from movement abilities that disable players' movement. People get annoyed by that, like May, Reinhardt, fucking Anna.
I
don't think they're gonna add more of those.
I just had an amazing idea though. Okay, so rather than stopping movement, what if she inverts your controls somehow?
I just said
what?
that.
Second, can someone explain to me why Symmetra's gun fucking just locks onto you and never lets go?
Okay, so for 30 degrees on your screen, you can just, hold it down and lock on because it's a Winston gun essentially.
It's fucking real irritating, I gotta tell you.
Yeah,
It's
But you
Shock
gotta
rifle.
also remember that's only
Yes.
10 meters. If you get outside of 10 meters from Symmetra, she really can't do anything.
The thing is, to get outside 10 meters, you have to have a foot speed faster than her. Either that or
which more than half the characters have abilities to do so.
Okay, but
But yeah, Steel, that's so funny. That was actually the same ultimate that I had thought of too. Like basically, she inverts the controls where you move forward instead of back, and that you know
okay, if
look up
taking
instead of down.
if people taking control of your character is annoying, inverting your keyboard is way more annoying than that.
No, not even.
It's
I mean,
good
you
for
you could hack like a diva and nuke like the entire their entire team.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm saying in
You know that
annoyance,
it is Overwatch, not
nuisance.
Call of Duty, right?
You know what I mean?
yes.
The only thing we're really missing is a skill silence.
That's what I was saying. Is
That's
like
the
she
thing.
just have a
Thing
skill
on the
sign.
map, skill
And I do
silence,
want
and
to
converting
mention to all those who keep quoting and misquoting about the not having a stealth hero. They never said they don't want a invisible character. They just said they haven't figured out a way to make it fun. So maybe they figured out a way to make it fun.
I mean, and then that's her other ability. So she has the
ping, stealth.
so she has
and
the ping,
invert.
the stealth invisibility thing, similar to, I'd say it works similar to this. Like it's Reaper's Wraith form, to where she cannot attack, and she has an increased movement speed. She can still be hurt, however, because she's not completely invisible, but you can still see through her. She's translucent, not transparent. If that makes any sense to you guys.
I think she should have a punishment for being invisible, maybe even being slower, like old school WoW.
I guess so then. She's slower, but she's harder to see, and she can still be hit, and getting hit will bring her out of that state.
So you're saying like Siren from Borderlands, where she turns invisible and moves faster.
No,
no,
to the opposite. She turns invisible, moves slower. She cannot attack herself.
That
However,
wouldn't be
she's
a worthwhile escape.
Fucking bullshit. This is
It'd have to be moved
that's
faster.
bullshit.
all right. Then she could move faster, but and she can attack. But if she attacks,
I
she brings
thought you were
herself out of the
saying-
state instantly.
I thought
It's-
you meant like a slow character, like slower than normal, and then when she goes invisible, she picks up speed.
I don't know. See, that's what I'm thinking. Is it be similar to a Reaper, except Reaper's Wraith form, except harder to see, and she can still attack, but attacking brings her instantly out of that state. And if she is hit while she's in that state, it brings her out of the state too.
Can we all just like
Another sniper
say,
character?
let's make Sombra Ed from Cowboy Bebop?
Great again. I'm sorry, I was a little late.
So for her ultimate, she has the skill lock thing that could potentially come from above people. That way we can still use the above your heads ultimate quote.
Nice.
And then, so her gimmick is that she herself, and only her, has this radar in the top corner of the screen that she can ping with one of her skills every 10 seconds or however time they want, and see where enemies are at that current point in time. And then her weapon would be, we said, a mini crossbow or an arm crossbow.
Or a
Something like that.
slingshot.
or a bow gun.
Someone is saying
A silenced weapon, something
Yeah,
that's not something that you don't hear.
Silence makes sense. She seems too high tech to do it, like a slingshot or a crossbow.
I
Okay,
think
so
it was a joke.
So a silenced pistol that's so that way she can come up and silently take out someone if she needs to. Is that the kit that we've decided? What would her movement speed be now that we're done with all that? Would she be faster on the
Are
quicker
you a
side on her
Blizzard
feet or slower?
employee trying to get free tips?
I wish.
No, that's unsteady.
I was
swear I've
about
heard
to
this
ask
guy's-
if you were planning out Sombra for Blizzard.
Yeah, that's why this is going to take so long. They're just getting ideas from us, and then they're designing her.
They're like,
I mean,
"Damn, I
hey.
thought they would talk about what Sombra would do more."
Okay, hey Blizzard, can you hire me? I'm like the best character artist here. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
Is that a challenge?
Can you hire me? I'm a professional voice actor.
I don't know how they could do something like this.
Gee, I can draw stick figures so much better than you.
So, what do we think her health would be? Is she squishy? Is she tanky?
Squishy.
Super squishy.
Super squishy?
If she's gonna be like a stealth character or something of that like, she has to be squishy.
She's gonna be fat.
How
1,000
squishy?
health.
She's
How
gonna
squishy would we
only
say?
have 50 health.
She's a fat
Then-
computer nerd.
100.
Yeah.
Just like
150? What's
It's like
okay?
it's
What's
like
the
you're walking around in stealth and you get hit by a pebble and you die.
You step
who
on a
has
crack on
the
the
who has
sidewalk
the
and you
lowest
immediately
who
die.
has the lowest HP in the game currently?
Zenyatta.
Tracer?
Tracer?
Well, Zenyatta without
Zenyatta without
armor.
a shield.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll be like a fat neckbeard tank.
As in,
that's
who
like
has the
the
lowest total health?
the love interest.
All
of
right,
Tracer.
I started
Zenyatta.
listening at
Yeah.
fat neck
Oh,
Guys,
tank.
total.
Guys, but you haven't considered she's a basement dwelling hacker. She'd be fat. You didn't.
All right, maybe.
Yeah, she
basically-
rolls around on
Gremlin
her
is not
ass.
Gremlin
breaking
diva.
The
it.
female roadhog.
All right, so how much? Okay, if she has a low amount of health, how much is she going to have? A shield or an armor for extra?
She'd probably have shield.
Electronic shields.
Yeah.
Shield. Okay, so
I would say 50 health and then 100 shield.
I mean, that works, I guess.
Hello.
That's pretty
Cheers,
strong.
love.
I see
Ten-
we're getting closer and
Cavalry's
closer to 10%.
Doing insanity.
The cavalry's here.
10% doesn't matter.
All right.
But how about this for a character? How would you guys feel if there was a character that can ignore shield and armor and go straight for the health damage?
Zenyatta would
That would be
immediately die
fucking
all the time.
Like,
I was thinking of
Yeah, no one would play
mechanic.
Zenyatta anymore.
I was thinking of one mechanic.
Yeah, that would
like-
ruin my main, Zenyatta. Don't do this to me.
Like maybe she could have like some sort of taser or something. I mean,
Ooh, that's interesting.
Taser for alternate fire on
Oh,
her
maybe.
on her silenced weapon.
Don't tase
think
me,
so.
bro.
Oh god.
Dude, okay,
That would get
I'm
very
jumping
annoying.
to Future Soldier again. On Ghost Recon Future Soldier, if you tase someone, you could actually like hold the E key to hack into their intel, and then it will relay their squad positions.
that'll be really broken though.
Wasn't that a hard line?
No, wouldn't it require you to get in the middle of the fight?
I was thinking of something along the lines of siphon filter, like you can just hold down the button and it like basically fries them.
Honestly, part of me just wants Sombra to wield a fucking scythe for no reason.
Yeah, no,
She just
see-
seems that
be more
badass.
appropriate for Reaper?
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
Reaper has a
Sombra
spray-
is
Reaper
the,
has a spray with a
Mexican
scythe. I
Grim
would
Reaper.
totally be down for them straight up changing Reaper to be,
Same.
scythe character.
Oh man, alternate weapons for characters. Just like
Alternate
TF2.
weapons for characters would be fucking
Just like
sick, dude.
TF2.
Let's just make this game TF2, guys.
Yeah, let's just all go play TF2 now.
So,
Let's make this one
Just
good.
watch
again.
Can we all just switch it over and start doing the Half-Life Portal ARG?
So Tracer's got 50 health, 100 shield, or sorry, Sombra. She would have to have the movement speed of Tracer out of stealth and the movement speed of Zenyatta in stealth.
Swap it other way around.
Faster while she's stealth?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so she needs a
faster.
reliable escape.
So that way she has a reliable escape. So she's faster while in stealth